Alright, so most people may not know me, but my name is Mr. Longlegs Greg Program. I've been on YouTube for about 3 years now. It's very hard for any YouTuber to admit this, but when their channel is dead, it's hard to really come back from anything like that. So, most people don't really know that I love fanfics. My best ideas come from the fanfics I write. And one day, or I should say one night, I woke up in a cold sweat and I essentially just thought, hey, Rye Guy Rocky is awesome. Why not make a fanfic around his daycare series? So I started writing, and so yeah, most people may not know where I've come from, what game that started this channel. This game right here. It's been my life ever since, well, ever since 6th grade. And now that I'm in college, it's still a part of my life. I've met some amazing friends through Minecraft and YouTube. Ones that I will hope will just like stay there for a long time. I've also been planning to do a revival series of games. Now, most of you may ask, what's a revival series of games? Well, I'll answer that with 3 cases. Now, these cases I don't really have the games of, but yet, anyways, but it's the type of games I will play. Obviously, I have one because I can't find one of the cases on the floor. Alright, so I'm planning to do PS2 games. It's essentially where I started gaming, was PS2. There is Wii games. Personally, once I find this disc, I will record it. But for now, the Wii game I'll be choosing is Spectros. And there's also the DS games. So, essentially, I have ideas and hang on. Alright. I still have ideas. Alright. The ideas won't stop until I just sit down and record. And to really find out that YouTubers can create like 40 episodes in a day or write that much just amazes me. It's one of the most amazing things I've come to learn about YouTubers. Is the most passionate YouTubers that anyone knows, like Aviator Gaming for instance. He could easily write 40 episodes worth in a creative sense. And once he hit season 2 of something, it just stopped. So, most people may say Minecraft is dead, but there's still a ton of YouTubers out there that play Minecraft every single day. Rye Guy Rocky is one of them. And he's got like what? 1 million, 2, 3? Something like that? He's got so many subscribers, so many fans that are put behind him. And I'll also be doing essentially a Gmod series of videos in honor of Venturian Tale, the one single YouTube group of family that has saved my life. And it's hard to say it, but I've come from pretty much rock bottom. I feel like every YouTuber out there has been at rock bottom at more than a single point in their lives. Oh yeah, and I'm also Christian, but that doesn't mean that I will just publish Christian content. It's not who I am. I won't publish videos about the Bible. I am not that kind of YouTuber. I would say I'm more like Venturian Tale than anyone else on YouTube. They are a Christian family, and yet they still record funny videos. And they haven't even written a single script, and their single script they've written was probably one of the weirdest ideas they have come to terms with. Personally, Venturian Tale, if they ever see this, they have touched my life a lot. I won't regret ever saying that. And personally, I'm gonna be setting up essentially a YouTuber home base where I live, because there's some YouTubers that I haven't even learned about living here, and I never knew. They have 3 million subscribers. Like, wow. That's probably one of the most amazing feats a YouTuber could ever do. And some people say gaming is dead. But there's still amazing games out there that have yet to be recorded. I've got quite a few myself. The PS2 games, I've got about 150 of them. The Wii games, I got like 35 or 40. DS, I got like 200. Like, no joke. Gaming has always been a part of my family's life. And with my family growing further and further away from each other physically, it gets hard. It gets very hard to really just sit down in front of a camera and record. And with myself personally, I lost a lot of stuff over the years of being a YouTuber. When I started, I was in 9th or 10th grade, somewhere around there. I published a lot of videos. I just kept pumping them out. As soon as one was recorded and uploaded, I pumped the next one out. I wouldn't stop recording, no matter what. And this is actually true if you look back to some of my oldest videos, like Skyrim Season 1. That was PC, and I published, I think, 30 episodes in one, essentially 1 day worth of recording. And I don't really edit my videos, but when I start this new series, I will need to. Personally, once you find your creative talent, just turn on a camera and talk about it. Now, to get to the series or series' ideas, obviously, Rye Guy Rocky has essentially influenced me to make this. I call it Minecraft Preschool. It's essentially based on Rye Guy Rocky's Minecraft Daycare. So big shout out to him. Because personally, I don't know where I would be without the YouTubers I watch. And I'm also going in college for computer science or computer engineering and business. It's one of my passions. And when you are a YouTuber, your computer tends to crash a lot. So being a computer engineer and living in Texas or Seattle, or moving there at least, just to explore, actually would help the YouTubers there. Because from my information, AFMAO and Blue Jay Studios is in Seattle, Washington, or just Washington in general. Can't really say Seattle or anything for certain. And Rye Guy Rocky, Proper Idiots, Proper Dummies, the Rye Guy Rocky Media is in Texas, and so is Popular MMOs and Gaming with Jen. Or I would assume so, personally. I think they moved somewhere else, but I can't really tell. So, yeah. Now I should really get on to the details and stop rambling. Alright, so the details on the new series is very short-minded because Rye Guy Rocky essentially did these kinds of videos before. And if I essentially do the same thing, then it'll become much harder than a simple record and upload. Because going up against a major big YouTuber, like let's say for instance PewDiePie, let's say I use one of his ideas and I don't credit him or anything like that, then I would get lawsuited and I would go to jail because of how many subscribers he has compared to me. Now, I'm not saying I would steal any ideas without crediting any YouTuber. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is give this idea a chance. It's one of the main ideas I would love to record. Even if it's just by myself recording. I would personally love doing it. Also, there's a lot of major series that I'm planning. And with little to no help, it gets harder. I'll tell you that. Because personally, I'll have to actually do custom NPCs mod just to do the series that I am planning. Okay, so Minecraft Preschool. I don't know if Guy Rocky and Derp have done this, or Guy Rocky Media has done this yet. But if they have, big shout out to them. Personally, this came from their daycare videos. This idea was essentially theirs. If they wanted to use this idea, they could. I would be more than thrilled to have a say into the next Guy Rocky video. But personally, I don't know if they'll ever see this. But if they do, whether it be 2, 3 years after I create it, sure, I'll allow them to use the idea. But right now, I have full control of this idea because it's my own, with a little help and inspiration by Guy Rocky, or Ryan, and Saber, and Tina, and Goldie, Unicorn Man, all these people. Essentially, where you start is where you should just keep going from. And I've always hit rock bottom with recording. I'm even hitting rock bottom just talking right now. I'm essentially losing inspiration to do this. It's very sad, but this series will hopefully be in the next stage by 6 years into the future or something like that. Minecraft Preschool is an idea I hope will save my channel. If it doesn't, then I'll just keep publishing it because I really love this idea. It's probably one of my most favorite ideas for a series I've ever thought of. And essentially, it will take a lot of time because I will need to build a Minecraft map and then download all the mods into the map, find all the mods that I want to use, and just go from there. My channel has always been at rock bottom. But the ideas I personally wish I wrote down, but I have some friends that inspire me to make them into characters for this new series. Their passions, their lives in real life will in turn turn into the characters. Personally, I don't know if they will ever voice act for any of the lines that I will voice act for them. And what's even more embarrassing is there's going to be some girl characters during this. So, that idea will be crazy. Because I can only do a girl voice for only so long. And Minecraft Preschool, it's hard to find a map that's essentially perfect like Rye Guy Rocky's daycare map, which I'm sure his team of builders built. So that would take at least 3 full-on years to complete. And then there's the next 3 years of my life, which is going to be college. So there's a lot of stuff I'm planning for this channel. Like, I'm even planning to do Beyblade just to save my channel. But in all seriousness, I have to start with this series. But the characters I'm going to be implementing are, of course, going to be Jack, which is essentially someone who made his way into my fanfics because of my personal best friend in real life. Now, I've always loved these friends of mine. No matter who they are, no matter where they come from, I have always loved them. Even if it's only for a second of knowing them, I have always loved them. And with the name change after this stream, I'm gonna be hopefully more found than the long name that I carry now. Sorry. My throat is a bit dry. Alright, so. Now, Jack, most of you, if you read my Wattpad stories, you will know him from either Ruby or the Minecraft Mob Talkers fanfic that I wrote. But I know him as my best friend. He's essentially one of the better people that has put up with me throughout all my years of knowing him. Even if it was just 1 year of knowing him. He has essentially became my bestest friend. And when I say that, I don't mean it lightly. He's been someone that has seen my ups and downs and has always been there for me. Hang on. Where's that book? I actually have a book that I wrote a story in. It's somewhere in my room. Nope. Now, my family knows this book very, very well, but it has a story I want to share with you guys in it. 1 second. Uh, Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Nope, not down there. Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay, so here it is. And it's chapter 11. Alright, let me just do that. Chapter 11. I wrote a lot in this book, so don't be surprised if it gets kind of lengthy with this video. Chapter 11, The Amazing Friends of Legend. The amazing friends of Legend have been there for me always throughout the good and the bad. They've become more of family than friends. I am very thankful for them throughout my life, my friends that have seen only good, they stay only when there's good. When they see the bad, those friends leave. The friends that never leave are the ones you consider family. And those friends also should think of you as family. The friends that leave, I still think of them, even though they never think of me. I think about them. I wonder where my life would be if I've never met any of these friends. To any of my family or friends reading or hearing this, find those friends who will never give up on you and stay with them no matter what. No matter what they look like, how annoying they are to you, or what they have done to you or anyone. Stay with them. They might be like me in the future of you knowing them. Hurting, caring, lonely, big-hearted, kind, angry at the world, and a person who cares, not a person who gets care from others. Also a peacemaker. Now, personally, I wrote that essentially December of last year. I've essentially took up writing as a hobby of mine. And when you listen to that, and when I reread it, I still cry and it blows my mind. It's just that touching to me. And it's something that I've been dealing with for a while. Every friend of mine that has only seen the good, only seen me in the best spots, have stayed when there's only those good spots. When I've hit rock bottom, like for instance, 6th grade, or even 1st grade for that matter, I hit rock bottom. And those types of friends that only saw the good always, always saw me as a nuisance. And to that, I would say yes, but also no. I wasn't a nuisance at all. I was trying to find my place in this world. And the YouTubers I've come to know, like Venturian Tale, I essentially started talking to them and getting to know them back in, was it, that's hard. I remember that they started a chat somewhere, and I always got the chance to talk to Homeless Goomba and Bethany Fry. Now I'm getting the chance to talk to Paula and Sierra. And with my recent photo of them on Instagram, I don't doubt what I said on that post. I don't doubt it. I will never doubt the bond that I've created with them. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. Ugh. So yeah, with essentially everything I've been through, everything in my life, I always seek out new friendships because of that single chapter that I read from my book. That it will always stay by me no matter what. And the friendships I make from here on out, even the past friendships, I will always stay with them. Because I know how hard I was taking life. I even tried to commit suicide from 6th grade all the way to senior year. Like, suicide is not a joke. And I was planning on doing it because nobody was helping me from rock bottom. And with a lot of hate out there towards Minecraft, I'll still keep going with the content I create. Because I'm hoping one day, and I'm sure I said this in my previous update vlog, which is currently untitled, because I can't really title it because it's uploaded. I want to one day look in the mirror, one day look in the mirror, and smile. Ugh. Personally, it's hard being friendly, a YouTuber, and hitting rock bottom just by talking about this hard stuff. Like, I consider rock bottom to be where I am now. But I have many friends that could easily help me out. There's just been a whole lot of college stuff going on. College life is not easy. It's not always a party. Personally, a lot of people don't know, but I would consider myself a party animal. I feed off of parties. I essentially live a party because I'm always happy. But when I turn on a camera on YouTube, I start breaking down. there's been a lot of my life that has been the hardest out of everything. Like, my entire life has been rock bottom. And in that time as rock bottom, I became a brony. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm someone that could easily come back from rock bottom and just be happy again. Because I have people that look up to me in their time of need. Because I'm always happy. But the truth is, there's a lot of people out there on YouTube that just act out a character, like me. I am Crazy G Core. I am Aaron Crazy. I am Mr. Longleg's Great Program. I've put on these faces to hide everything. Aaron Crazy, Adam Crazy, Aaron the Aardvark. These are all characters I've walked through. And my real name is Brendan. Just gonna say that now. Because every single time I upload, I'm not real. I'm not as real as I should be and could be. I've essentially become one of one of my worst nightmares as a YouTuber. I've essentially became the very thing I said I wouldn't become when I started YouTube. I said I was just gonna upload and be real, which not a lot of YouTubers can be real. Not a lot of them choose to be. Some of them hide behind their characters, like me, for instance. And there's so much out there that we don't know. And we pretend to know. But sometimes we need to learn. We need to evolve, essentially. And now, my main source of energy is not just parties, it's not just balloons or anything like that. How I am so fast with physical speed and strength is chocolate. I have consumed so much chocolate in my life that it essentially became my main source of speed and strength. Most people may say, aren't you going to get fat? Well, that may be true, but with my backpack and how much stuff is in the backpack, how heavy it is, it essentially becomes a weighted clothing from Dragon Ball Z. Like, no joke. If I was to put it on a scale, it could probably read 30 pounds or something by itself. Obviously, I won't test that because the scale could easily be broken. And it also needs to detect feet as well, so that's essentially out. Ow. Ow. So, yes, there's a lot of YouTubers that have hit rock bottom before. And some are still going at it with everything they do. No matter what it is, no matter who they are, they essentially become. What was I saying? I don't know. I should just get back to the topic of the new series. Sorry, I ramble on, I ramble on, I ramble on. And with nobody watching the live stream telling me to talk about the new series, I could easily ramble on for 3 hours about random stuff. So, yeah, back to the topic of the new series, or multiple new series. I've essentially put a lot of maybes into the roleplay folder on my computer, and some to dos as well. Like Minecraft High School is one thing that I want to do. But first, I want to start at the Minecraft preschool idea. And hopefully, when I rewatch this video, I'll be able to get the imagination back that I have about it. But yeah, there's so much I could do with the Minecraft preschool idea. Like, I could easily make it to be a mystery scene, a murder mystery type of thing, a zombie apocalypse. I could easily take it anywhere. That's something I like about being a YouTuber, is the ideas that could come from any of your series. And I'm also planning on a lot of stuff. Like, I'm even planning to do cosplays, personally. I'm even planning to go on to conventions sometime. There's just so much I could easily do. But there's also so much I choose not to do because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of every single thing that I could easily mess up. Like, the Minecraft preschool is something that I want to protect. But the ideas for the characters, the girl characters, are gonna be inspired by my friends that are girls who have essentially became a major part in a lot of my talents, a lot of my inspirations. But there's also the guy characters who are also my friends that are guys. Like Jack, which I will not reveal his real name because I know that YouTube is always gonna want real names and everyone will hunt them down and yada yada yada. But I want to protect these friends, so I'm not revealing their true names. Like, a girl character will even be named. Hang on. I've never really put any thought to the girl characters. Hmm. Like, obviously, I want it to be a cat character, but should I start it with a K or a C? Hmm. Because I can't do Cassie the cat, because that's already a YouTuber. Big shout out to the Little Club about thinking that. But, I'm gonna essentially name one of the characters Catherine with a K. Big shout out to the person that played Cat for Rye Guy Rocky and Tina. She essentially gave me the inspiration for the name. There's a lot of stuff I get inspired by. But yes, Minecraft the Minecraft preschool is gonna be a very interesting series. Like, it's gonna become a very interesting series. Because Jack could easily become either. Okay, so Jack could become either Shark Boy or Saber from Ryan's original daycare videos, where he only had 5 commentators: Thomas, Matt, or Mr. Red, himself, Ryan, Saber, and Shark Boy. Jack could easily become one of those 2 characters if I wanted to. Because Saber is still in daycare and he's not going anywhere from my knowledge. He may take breaks from daycare, but he's definitely not gonna be replaced. But yeah, Minecraft Preschool is essentially gonna become an interesting one because there's gonna be a girl character named Lauren, who's gonna essentially be my character's girlfriend, essentially, and officially, but Lauren the Lion. Sure, why not? Personally, a big shout out to Tina the Tiger and Ash for that idea. Because Ash 503 has essentially made Tina the Tiger who she is today. And to have a tiger onesie, that's amazing. But Lauren the Lion, now, I'm gonna need to put a lot of thought into these characters. Like, I'm even thinking of creating skins for them and doing the full custom NPCs idea until I can make a server for it and get people to help me. Like, obviously, college is a good place to start out with this idea. I've already met, I would say, 3 people that play Minecraft already. And they could easily become one of the characters for me. That's saying if I can create a strong bond with them. But I know I can. Or at least I hope I can. Because without characters or voice actors or anything like that, the series can get kind of dull with just one person running it. Like, I'm sure that's why Ryan, Rye Guy Rocky, started inviting, like, the people he knew to do it with him. And to really put this idea out there is really, really hard for me to do. Because Minecraft Preschool is one of the better ideas I've had ever. And to not really have a lot of people backing you up with this idea, it gets kind of demotivating. It might just become one of my scrap series, like the Minecraft Modded Season 2 series I was planning to do. Which I might still do with a couple friends, but not the friends I originally planned to do it with. Because people change. They change every single day. There's no joke about that. And to have all this inspiration, yet no people backing you up, like saying, go for it, you can do it, stuff like that. personally, it's hard on me to really publish videos. Nobody's saying, go for it, do it, and supporting me all the way. Like, it's been kind of hard just trying to record because I didn't really have a whole lot of time to record. Even if my time of recording essentially becomes 6:30 at night and I edited it and upload it like at 1 or something and then start working on the other one, start working on the next episode, and then edit that and publish it at 6 at night. Then yeah, it's hard. There's a lot of people in my life that have always never really inspired me to do anything. Like, I'm not gonna go for instances. Not gonna do that. So sorry about that. Sorry about me rambling on. I'm also thinking of showing my voice acting skills with a certain PS2 game that has dialogue, but not a whole lot of voices to it. It's called Pets Cats 2. It's on the PS2. Personally, it's a game that has been out of date for ages since the PS2 shut down. Or the PS2 Dream shut down. But yeah, I'm. Most of my best ideas always come from others around me. Hence why I write fanfics. So, at the end of it all, I'm still me. There's a lot of things I want to be, but I know I'm still me. I may not be as entertaining to watch or anything like that, but I will certainly do a lot. And with me starting to think of songs that I could incorporate into the videos that are originally written by me, but may not be sung by me because my singing voice kind of sucks. Although I know I could do it, but without a rhythm to the song, without any music backing it up, it's just talking essentially to me. But every single day, I wish I could look in the mirror and say, "You are awesome," to myself. Obviously, you guys out there are awesome. Whether if you are a subscriber already or you're gonna subscribe during the new series, you guys are awesome. Hence why my logo shirt is says awkward is awesome. I've worn it a couple times, but there's some, like, I only have one of those shirts, really. So, not a whole lot of stuff behind that. Not a whole lot of stuff. If I had more than one of those shirts, I could easily wear one every single recording, but I only have the one. And it's essentially very, very old. Like, it's almost as old as my Legend of Zelda shirt that I had as a kid, which sadly doesn't fit me now. I might essentially give it to one of my future kids as a present, or one of my nephews, nieces, one of my friends' kids. Pretty much any kid I could encounter, I could easily gift that to them. But they have to be a gamer, and they always have to stay small. And I'm hoping this series can actually help my channel, like, build it up, essentially. Because I've been planning and planning and planning and planning every single day for 4 years. It's either 4 years I've been on YouTube or 5. And when my channel anniversary comes out, I'll probably have more information on Minecraft Preschool at that time. And it's in November, so I've still got essentially 2 months. But I'm hoping that October, or in the month of October, I'll start writing down the I just remembered my young life leader is having a kid that's a boy. Huh. I've got some kids' shirts. I'll have to contact them after this video. Yeah, let's do that. So, yeah, I get off topic a lot, sorry. But when this series takes off, I will need to edit my videos. Essentially, I'm just talking to myself as essentially notes. I put in notes in all my videos, no matter what it is. And sometimes I speed up the videos because I like hearing myself talk very, very fast. It's probably one of the most hilarious things I've done. Like the Untitled thing that is, what, 20, 30 minutes, 40? I speed it up to 2 times the speed. And I always laugh because I sound like a chipmunk. It's so funny. So yeah. Oh, definitely need to edit those videos when the time comes. But I'll also need to sit down and set it up as well. Because the episodes will definitely be different from all these. All the previous ones I do. Each one will be unique. But uniqueness doesn't come quick. Like, I'm sure that Rai Guy Rocky could probably relate. His imagination, his ideas for his videos doesn't just come like that to him. I'm sure he could relate. But there's a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, a whole lot. The Minecraft preschool is definitely going to be one of the most interesting ideas I have ever had in my life. If it doesn't hit off at the start, I'll still publish it. Personally, I love this series. And once I write chapter 1 of Minecraft Preschool on my Wattpad, then I will be able to actually have a script for it. Although I never ever use a script for any of my videos. Like, you could probably look back into the past when I wasn't as talkative as I am now, which is still beyond me how I'm talkative now. I don't know. It's weird. Definitely weird. Alright, so I'm more talkative. And in the, let's say, my first Minecraft video, which is titled My First Video, it's not actually my first time playing Minecraft. If it was, then that would be super cool. Because Stampy essentially recorded his first time playing Minecraft, but I couldn't. I didn't have a channel back then. But to record the first, like, I wasn't as talkative as I am now back then. I was more shy than anything else. Like, even if it was just 10 minutes of recording time, because of the software I was using, I was still nervous about it. That was probably one of the most hardest videos to record for me. Wait, what? Why? Okay. Oh, it's overheating. Alright. That's why. Alright. So. So. There's a. Like, I'm also going to be reacting to my old cringy videos. From high school. During the channel anniversary of this channel. Because this channel has become such a part of me that you can't have the real me without this me, the YouTube me. You just can't have it. I've essentially become my YouTube self. in real life. And when I sit down and record now, like, this is obviously longer than the last live stream, which was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels, which I wasn't even talkative in, and that was, what, 3 months ago or something? I remember it was summertime. It was probably a month ago that I live streamed it. If you compared that video to this one, you'll find out that I have changed a lot. I've become more talkative. I've become more open to the YouTube community. And it took me that amount of time from that live stream to this one to really just sit down and record. Like, I feel like it was June, but I should probably check that. Hang on. Gonna check that. Alright, so stay right there, guys. Whoa, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, alright. Alright, awesome. 1 second. If I don't plug it in, it will die automatically. Alright. Just gotta open up my PS2. No, not my PS2, my PS4. Let's see, who's online? Okay, so. Venturian Tale is online. Those two are online. Alright. Alright. So. I'm gonna actually look and see if the title came in for this video as well. My videos. Yes, it did. Alright, so. It was 3 months ago since I recorded last. A lot has happened in those 3 months. Yeah. May 24th. Alright, so. I was essentially starting to start Yu-Gi-Oh! So I essentially upload this, and why I didn't change the thumbnail to it is because it didn't really allow me to change the thumbnail of the video. If it did allow me, I would have put up a Yu-Gi-Oh! Back of a card. Like this. I would have published this photo of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card for that video. That's probably one of the only reasons that I actually sucked at that. And with everything that has been going on in my life, there's a lot of stuff that has happened. So yeah. Like, my other channels, those aren't just my other channels. It says our other channels on my channel that you guys are probably going to watch this on. it says our other channels, but those aren't just my other channels. I've got quite a few, actually. When did I start YouTube? Hang on. Let's see here. Right. Where is it? There it is. Wow, that is ancient. So, I started YouTube 4 years ago. October 30th, 2013. I have essentially been on YouTube for almost 5 years now. And I'm going to react to these old cringy videos like it's probably going to be super funny. Like my voice has probably even changed since then. Like obviously my face has changed too. It has grown up. Okay, so here's my face right now. There's my face since when I started YouTube. You can see it has changed a lot. It looks more grown up now than it did back then. Oh, yes, that's right. September 3rd. Wait, September 3rd. What? Oh, it's 2015. Okay. So, yeah, I have essentially started YouTube 5 years ago. Almost 5 years ago, nonetheless. And I would definitely say my face has changed a lot. It went from acne, from that young face to essentially looking like Elephant Man, which I'll react to that cringy video for you guys to what looks to be acne under the eyes, which I think I still have, but it's getting a bit better. And then to what looks to be school videos, and then Dreamland. Oh. Huh. Wasn't there a... Huh. Is it on this channel or is it on this channel? 1 second, guys. There's a very old video from school that I did. I just gotta find which channel it's under. I feel like it's... Oh. Yes. It's under this channel. The one you guys are watching. Cool. So. And I started this channel essentially like right after I published, right after I posted the the last, wait, December 4th, 20. 1 second. Very curious now. So I started this YouTube channel after September 28th. Alright. October. Oh. So I actually started this YouTube channel. Whoa. Alright. I started this YouTube channel right after my last video on my other channel that has my real name on it. Because back then, I didn't really want to be anybody else but me. I would definitely say my best video on this other channel is one that is titled Speech for Public Speaking. Like, no joke. This channel was just for high school. And I even started it around the time of high school. So, yeah, I've been on YouTube for 5 years now. Crazy, right? I wouldn't even have guessed that looking at this channel. Because this channel is one of the most main channels I have ever had. But yes, after this live stream, I'm going to be changing my name from Mr. Longleg's Grade Program to Crazy G Core. Because saying, oh, I'm Mr. Longleg's Grade Program is so long. I get tired just by saying it. And I have so much energy every single day of my life. So yeah. Let's see. So YouTuber, YouTube news. Wow. This is probably one of the longest videos on this entire channel. Is it? An hour, 3 minutes. An hour and 20 is this video right now. Is there any one that's longer? No, not so yet. Sorry, I know it's just me looking through my old videos. But I'm also gonna set up a playlist for me. I'm also gonna set up a playlist. Hang on. I'm also gonna set up a playlist of my old videos that I'm gonna react to for my channel, this channel's anniversary. I should probably go back to the original channel I started on to do it, but it only has 7 subscribers, so this one would probably be better and more viewed after I make the name change, yes. So, yeah, I've probably rambled on a lot, but rambling is good. For me anyways. Probably not for you guys. Sorry. So yeah, this is actually one of the longest videos on this channel. Like I would say one that comes close is YouTuber YouTube News and either Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Episode 5 Happy New Year, which was a super fun episode to record. Obviously, most of these is just live streams. And with this headset, nonetheless. But I feel like my most viewed one is... Wait, is it seriously that one? Hang on. I'm so published. Hello? Ah, there we go. So. Oh. Okay, so it's published 3 years ago, December 4th. And, see, do I talk in it? What was my skin back then? What was my skin back then? Oh yes, I also started in Cell Block D for this. Because I was fortunate enough to actually do it. And I don't speak. So yeah, I've come a long way. But that's actually not my most viewed video. Although it's something that I've definitely been a part of, so yeah. 27 episodes and then Pixelmon in between and Oasis. And Spore in between Skyrim videos. Did I stop at 28? Yeah, it stopped at episode 28. So, I essentially canceled Skyrim Season 1 at episode 28. Just goes to show you how... And I actually published Skyrim videos after each other. So, fun fact about that one. So yeah, my most viewed video of all time is Minecraft Survival PS4 Season 2 Episode 2. With a reigning 45 views. And that was one of my longest videos to date. As well as the YouTuber YouTube News. But I feel like I've rambled on long enough, so take care, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Or when I finally come up with more ideas. See you later.